I think once you worry about what people want, you turn into Damon Albarn. Well, that wasn't meant to be a joke.
No, but...
I was doing the Manchester, reopening of the Manchester Arena at the weekend, and Rick Astley was on.
Yeah.
As I'm coming back in, I've been back to the hotel after the sound check, coming back in, and Rick Astley's on stage doing Never Gonna Give You Up. And I pass his dressing room and it's got one of those paper signs that says Rick Astley, and someone's written in felt pen, "is shit" on it to my security guard. Who'd do that at a fucking benefit gig? That's fucking out of order. And then I was thinking, they'll probably think it's one of us lot because my band, we're not naughty, you know what I mean? And he can't think that we'd be in any way respectful. And I was going to so I go into the dressing room and saying to the band, "Have you written that on Rick Astley's thing?" And they're like stoned, going, "Who's Rick Astley? What are you talking about?" And I was going, "Someone's written "is shit" on thing." My security guard says, "Shall I go and take it down just in case there's a thing?" And I went, go and take it down." So as he's taking the sign down, Rick Astley comes off stage and says to my security guard, "What are you doing there, mate?" And he said, "I just have to remove this sign." And he said, "What for?" And he went, "I've just got to get you another one." And Rick Astley said, "But why? That was fine when I went on stage. What was up with it?" And he went, "I've just got to move it, mate. Just give me a second." And he says, "No, why have you got to move the sign?" He said, "I'll be honest with you, mate. Someone's written something on it." And Rick Astley says, "Let me have a look." And he said, "Just let me go and let me have a look." So he opens it and it's got Rick Astley is shit. And Rick Astley went, "I wrote that on that before."
Oh, really? Did he?
Yeah, Rick Astley did it. Because he went right up in my estimations. I was like, "That's brilliant." And he said, "No, I do it all the time. If I'm doing festivals, I'll put outside my dressing room, I'll scribble in felt pen, Rick Astley is a cunt."
Right then, who's first then? Who's not here? It's got to be you there with that weird haircut there. How many haircuts you got there for? You know, I'd like to thank all the people who voted for us.
I had The Darkness on my show on Friday.
Whoopee. Do I like The Darkness?
Yeah.
I like that first song when it come out, and then they said something about me. Nah, I couldn't be arsed with him now. I can't wait to bump into him one day. Apparently he lives nearby.
Yeah.
I like that silly song that they come out with first time. It made me laugh, and then they got a bit serious and started getting a bit big for the boots. Started slagging off the boys. So no.
Do you have to be feeling something at the time to write?
I've got to be honest. I can't write songs about being young and unemployed and being 21 because I'm not.
There's a lot of bands out there styled and that, and you can see them a mile off, like Coldplay, you know what I mean? And you know they don't buy their own clothes.
Yeah.
And they should. They should buy Pretty Green.
Why does Liam Gallagher stand like that?
Interesting. Don't know, man. I just reckon I've stood like this. I mean, how else are you meant to stand?
You know, music has become quite fractured, and chart music is dominated by pop, and which would have been, pop music is all right if the pop stars are cool. Sadly, the pop stars of today are fucking idiots.
They are. Who's the biggest idiot around now?
Sam Smith.
Why?
Look at him.
Can you explain the word compromise to me in a sentence, right? And I'll give you that. Go on then.
Compromise?
Yeah.
You
haven't got a clue, have you?
I don't know what it means.
What does it mean then?
It means like...
It doesn't mean...
It means backing up.
That's reverse.
What do you think of the Spice Girls?
I like them as characters. I think it's Sporty Spice. It's got good voice, man, I tell you. For a white chick. But I'm not into all this, you know. They're just a big money-making corporate machine, aren't they? You know, advertising crisps and cans of Coke and all that nonsense. They've got a single out now that you can only buy if you buy 20 cans of Pepsi. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. But no, good luck to them, you know. The young girls. Or are they as young as they say? That's what I want to know. I'll tell you this, right? If Jerry Spice is 24, then she's going to look f***ing rough when she's 30. That's all I'm saying.
I do class myself as a funny guy, comedian.
Okay.
And I like taking the piss. I'm good at taking the piss out of people, and as well as myself and that.
Okay.
So Liam Gallagher, he took the piss.
That'd
be good.
Yeah. King piss taker. Once lived here.
Knowing me, Alan Partridge. That's the kind of behaviour I'd expect from your brother. Now, knowing me, Alan Partridge, knowing you, Noel Gallagher, Coward, Edmonds, Gordon, and now Gallagher. What is it about Noels throughout the ages has captured the public imagination? You're not the first Noel, you're not the second Noel, you're not the third, you're the fourth Noel. What is it that links all those four very important people together? What's the common denominator?
Oh, we're all called Noel.
It's as simple as that.
My music, well, it's
Do
the
we?
same old, it's just brilliant. I don't really like derby days. I get just too nervous. I think most football fans would rather just wake up and call it a draw and move on. But, you know, it's a big game and it's great to be sat beside a legend of the game and, you know, Gary Neville.
My argument would be, what are you doing fucking taking 900 fucking takes to fucking do one guitar riff when you should be in the fucking pub with me? You know what I mean? Entertaining me.
You close at that stage?
Yeah, super close. We're all close. Yeah. We weren't like Bros or anything. We weren't fucking like fucking Jedward, you know what I mean? Jedward. You know what I mean? We weren't like, we just go all right and he'd go all right and then that'd be it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was the story of the band's life, man, really. Sort of be good one minute and then it'd be chaotic the next.
My ideal film role, what do you think?
You'd be the bad guy.
Really, a Bond villain?
Yes, a Bond villain.
Why would I not be like James Bond's kind of heroic sidekick?
Because you wouldn't be a sidekick.
Why not?
You're not a sidekick.
But I couldn't be James Bond. Well, I'd have to be James Bond.
That.
I could be Dave Bond. Dave Bond.
Have you ever?
I'm not bothered about Oasis, you know what I mean? Oasis, if it's done, you know what I mean? The most important thing is about me and him being brothers. And I've got another brother, you know what I mean, that he doesn't speak to, so it'd be nice for us all three of us to be together. And obviously my mum's still alive, so she gets upset by it, but he thinks that I'm sort of like desperate to get the band back together and for money, and it's not, I didn't join a band to make money, I joined a band to have fun, you know what I mean, and get off my head and, you know, go and see the world and that, you know what I mean. If I'm on it, I'd do it for nothing. If everyone else is doing it for nothing. You know, I miss my brother and I love him, you know what I mean, and I wish all this stuff would not have happened, but listen, mate, that guy's got nothing to prove, man. He's wrote some of the best songs in the universe and I was privileged to sing on him.